Thank you, Mike. Now, as the Tulsa Public School District works to improve outcomes for students, we're hearing from interim superintendent Dr. Ebony Johnson.
I sat down with her one-on-one today during her second official day on the job. In a 20-minute conversation, we talked about the requirements from the State Board of Education, the oversight for the district, and how they're moving forward.
Tulsa Public Schools gave a lot to me, and so I would not be sitting in this seat without Tulsa Public Schools.
A product of Tulsa Public Schools with more than 2 decades of work in the district, Dr. Ebony Johnson says it's both a personal and professional task at hand as they work to comply with the requirements set in place by the State Board of Education.
Prior to these 3 areas that were identified by the state, Tulsa Public Schools was already in planning and poised to address those areas.
State Superintendent Ryan Walters says the district needs to see substantial improvements in reading scores.
We've been able to start a series of supports for our teachers on the science of reading. We do know that it's critically important that we double down on that professional development, and we've done that since then.
She told me they're also asking for parent support at home to help improve these scores, and their assessment culture allows Dr. Johnson to see how students across the district are performing on a consistent basis. As far as specific metrics the state board wants to see, Dr. Johnson told me that hasn't been laid out just yet.
I anticipate that through more conversations and through an understanding of what we are to do by the end of the year, we'll know more.
The state board also wants to see better financial management. The requirement stems from the case against former TPS administrator Devin Fletcher, who's accused of embezzling upwards of $600,000.
We're paying a lot more attention to how we support our team members in understanding our systems, how we raise any concerns about anything that does not seem right.
Lastly, TPS is required to address failing schools.
Some of our students need even more time to focus on intentional skills that they actually have been lacking. And so we're just monitoring that our students get the number of minutes and the dosage that they need throughout the day so that we can close those achievement gaps.
During the last board meeting, Superintendent Walters indicated improvements needed to happen in 2 to 3 months. Dr. Johnson says that wasn't actually a part of the resolution approved by the board, but says it's important that they look at data daily to improve students' scores.
Setting goals with our students, setting growth goals, proficiency goals with them, making sure that the families are fully aware of those goals, and all of those things is getting us moving in the right direction.
Dr. Johnson told me that she is interested in the position permanently. TPS School Board President Stacy Woolley says they will have a special meeting soon for the board to talk through the superintendent search process, which she anticipates will be nationwide.